G'day friends, welcome to day 8. It's officially past a week now, so I can successfully say I did one full week, at the very least. I brought Steve back.
Hi guys!
We thought we'd make a weekend out of it.
Yeah, or should we say, what's this entitled? Mon cherie?
Mon cherie.
So, should I be saying, bonjour mon ami?
Bonjour. Comment ça va?
Comment ça va? Ça va bien? Thank you for having me today.
We better stop, because those comments are going to be so lit. Yeah, no, neither of us speak French. Steve does it in a show.
Yeah.
Steve plays a little French.
I pretend.
I can't even pretend. I love it though. I think it's fun. You've been to Paris, right?
Oh, I love Paris. I love it so much. I've been twice, and I always want to go back. I don't know if James loves Paris as much as I do.
No, I don't.
But although I mean, I love it. I love the kind of
You're
way
a big
of life.
Euro guy. You're a bit Mediterranean.
I am. I love all of it.
I'm a bit more Asian, bit more like down under.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's just who we are.
Yeah, it's okay.
Can't fight it. I mean, I love it. I did go to Paris, and Steve's just going to turn the kettle off. Bye, Steve. I did go to Paris, and I've been to different parts of France, and I really do enjoy it. I enjoy pastries. I know that much. We stayed over by the Moulin Rouge.
In Montmartre.
The Moulin Rouge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Look, there's a lot of history, there's a lot of culture there. Steve's a big history buff. I think that's where he kind of gets off on that, because the European history is just rich, and the art. I mean, I love the artistic expression in Europe.
Yeah, and I mean, you just look at architecture and such. It's significant. I mean, it's aged and it's older than America, and you look at how buildings and such were created in whenever they were created, and it's unbelievable that.
The level of detail and the intricate statues and... Yeah.
I mean, you go to any place in, like, England or Europe, and so many of those buildings have been around since, 1100, whatever, Yeah. And here, like, in America, our earliest buildings are, maybe built in the 1700s?
I mean, Australia's earliest buildings were built, 20 years ago.
And they stayed.
And they're still up today. No, I mean, look, Steve's big into holtery, culture and history.
Oh, that's a good word, holtery.
Steve's into holtery. He's a holterer. So I think that's what you kind of get off on there. And I love the art scene. I love food around the world.
And fashion, of course.
And the fashion, yes. I couldn't take for granted that Paris is where
Chanel.
Yeah, Dior, everyone.
Yeah. Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton. Everyone's French. And there's just something so elegant about a Parisian woman. Just, I don't know how they survive, but they literally live off, Vogue Slims and a glass of red wine at every meal.
It really is what do you say? The je ne sais quoi?
I thought we were done with the French. But yeah, so I love this particular style. This is actually the first style of illustration that I did when I got that brush. This was when I first came out with that book. And I was saying, I would do thank you cards for everyone, and this is kind of what I was drawing with and playing with at that point.
Like a year ago, right?
Yeah, so probably about exactly a year ago. So it was really fun to return to this. I actually really, really love this. It's super difficult. I know it kind of looks like I did it in a few strokes, but to get the proportions right and have to do it on your first go, and leave the negative spaces and make sure that it all kind of comes together, I find that I ruin more of these more often than not. I don't get it right.
I mean, because you did that without any, putting a pen down before, did you? No, you just started
I just went straight in with the brush. So I know that there's a circle shape for a head, and I know that I want a blunt bang, and I know I've got kind of where to put the eyes and the nose and stuff, but it's very intuitive, this one, and sometimes I feel like this is kind of luck if it turns out or not. So for me, I'm super happy that this one worked, because this wasn't my first attempt.
That's great.
But this is just something that I really like to do, and this is something that I really, really like a dry brush effect for. Her body lines maybe could have been a little bit more dry for me, but I also kind of enjoy that really wet ink pooled kind of look as well. And I thought it was a really nice contrast, because I'm going to add the Eiffel Tower on the left hand side, and just to have all of that really loose and free, and then have this Eiffel Tower kind of structured and very, very sketchy, I thought would be pretty fun.
Yeah, it is very
queries, comments, concerns, Steve?
It's very channel.
It's very channel.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Steve is actually more obsessed than anything with Italy.
Yes.
I did an Italian version of this that didn't quite work out.
It was so good too. I think he might have posted some of it on his like social media at one point.
Yeah, I cut up a version of it. I did it ages ago. I was just practicing.
He did had a gondolier on a gondola. I thought it was really cool. I mean, I love Venice. I love it.
Yeah, I'll always do something that I really don't want to do because Steve's asked me to do it.
Yeah,
like to sketch
P.S.
out.
P.S. So I'm following, I watch his videos, right? And the fiance of Frankenstein, he's like, I decided I would do this. No. He got that idea from me. That was my idea.
Well, I decided to do it. I didn't. I never said I came up with the idea.
I said, hey, babe, you should try this. And he's like, I don't know.
Steve actually said I should try the whole entire, monsters.
Oh, yeah, the classic, Universal monsters from, the early 1920s and 30s. All those, silent films, like Lon Chaney and such.
Yeah. I mean, if I feel like doing one on one day, I might do it. But honestly, The Bride of Frankenstein was probably the only one you were going to get me to do.
Oh, and I knew that.
Yeah. He really worked it hard, so you have Steve to thank for that one.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm kidding.
So, that's everything we love and know about Europe. And if anyone out there wants to sponsor Steve and I to go on an all-expenses-paid vacation...
We would gladly take it.
Yeah, I'll take it to Japan. Steve can take it to Italy.
Yeah, so then I'll hold a workshop and we...
Yeah, Steve will teach you how to photograph and I'll teach you how to art journal.
No, we should actually trade. You can photograph and I'll do art.
I couldn't think of anything more boring.
Well, you said what I was thinking.
Alrighty, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow and let's hopefully succeed through Inktober.
Alright,
We've passed a full week, so I think we're good.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Bye.
Bye.